Eileen was born profoundly deaf. Every day, communicating with people is tough. But since face masks were introduced into everyday life, things have got worse.
We can't phone, we can't face people, and wearing the mask, and we feel threatened when wearing a mask because we're not able to live with them, which is very depressing.
Every time Eileen wants to speak to somebody, she has to try and navigate a way around this new barrier, which isn't always successful. On several occasions, retail staff have refused to lower their masks, despite her explaining that she's deaf and needs to lip read.
Some of them refuse to, I'll not take it down, but they're mumbling away themselves. Like, my sister asked me to return something, and I said to the girl, could you pull your mask out because you had a shield? And she kind of mumbling away. I thought, right, okay. But then she calls another member of staff, and again she's talking away, and I went, could you remove your mask? And the two of them were mumbling away, and I'm like, okay. And then they got a third member of staff. Again, it was just repeat all the way through. But then at the very end, before I left, one of them, the last one, pulled the mask out and said, thank you, bye. Like, why could you not have done that in the first place?
And how does that make you feel when you're in a situation like that?
They want to go back to any of the shop. It's like nobody wants to go in knowing that some people are going to turn you away.
Both the UK and Scottish Government guidelines state that you may have a reasonable excuse not to wear a face covering if you are communicating with someone else who relies on lip reading and facial expressions to communicate.
It's not about picking holes in what people are doing just now, but it's about saying how could we do it better and how could we make life better for people who have these communication barriers. And we would just like people to be more socially aware and understand that they can communicate their own difficulties better.
It's like, you don't want to go out. And I've been trying that for years. I was born deaf. I was lucky I had a large family who had taught me to speak properly, how to pronounce words. Make Dumfries to Galway a deaf-friendly area. Please welcome the deaf people, please.
Eileen understands the importance of wearing masks and has tried to come up with other ways of communicating. But she says too often people aren't willing to spend time writing things down or speaking into an app on her phone. She now hopes people will have a better understanding of the challenges she faces. Lewis Warner, ITV News, Dumfries.